Ladies and gentlemen, right about now, I will call upon the man that has brought us here all together for another keynote address. Ladies and gentlemen, allow me to call upon Mr. Matthews Musonda to the stage. Another round of applause as he gets to the stage. Thank you for bringing us all together.
Thank you so much. We can take our seats. I don't think I'll even use this. I think the presenters have made me change part of the presentation that I actually prepared. I must make mention that I think you can just be moving. Must make mention that when I was thinking about today, last year, I think all of you can acknowledge that we did invitations last year, and it was very difficult. At some point, we thought this thing won't actually work. I picked this date. It was very hard because it's the first period of the, this period, a lot of people are busy. But because it was a special day, today is my birthday. So, Mr. Jimmy, I need the crew. Okay? And another thing is, I said, I think the best thing I can do is to become a solution, is to be a solution to the world, to write a book. A lot of us, we are inspired by great men, but we don't know the struggles they go through. We don't know the challenges and how they remain unbeatable. So I had to decide to say, okay, the best thing I can do is to launch these books. And I can't launch them without the presence of Mom. Mom traveled all the way from Mansa. She was not well, but she traveled to come and witness the book launch. I'll ask Mom to stand. That woman you see has survived failure. I lost my dad when I was in grade 8. Mom was not working, but she has raised 6 of us. And all of us are productive individuals. Can you clap for her? I will just share one experience. I think it will come as a surprise to Mom as well, as what has led to where I am and the little things I've achieved. So when I lost my dad in grade 8, I was at St. Clement. Now, St. Clement's was the best, just to give you the background, it was the best school in Opera Province. Well, I don't know about now. And because of where I was coming from, I was the best student. I was sent there. So, I'm a melancholy type. So we are the type whereby when we first start the situation, they don't get to us immediately. It takes a bit of time. So when I lost Dad, I cried, but then it didn't really sink in. And I went back, I was in boarding, I went home, we buried, I came back. Now, Dad was the only breadwinner in the family, and he was the only one working. So I didn't know how I was gonna finish education, but then I came back, I started, when I came back, I think 3 days later, that's when the situation hit me. And for the next 2 weeks, I couldn't study, I couldn't read, and I was barely eating. So one day I rose and I said, I think the best, none of my family members know this. They are hearing this for the first time. I decided that I'm gonna commit suicide. So I rose one day, I went to the school grounds, and I was about to commit suicide. I was in deep sorrow. And as I was there, just there when I was about to do it, I saw. Now, for many of you who don't worship, I don't know, you may think this is an illusion, but this is true, like Mr. Jimmy was emphasizing, I'm a strong Christian, okay? So as I was in the grounds there, I saw light open. And I saw an angel for the first time, okay? The angel asked me 2 basic questions. I don't know, the voice was so loud, so I don't know if the other people were there. I couldn't fathom. 2 questions. Do you love your dad? I said yes. Did you love your dad? I said yes. Would you love to meet him? I said I would love to. And then the angel said, you must do what he did. Now, dad was a productive, it was prayerful, it was hardworking, and the angel assured me that whatever happens next, don't worry. It has been taken care of. Providence, meet your fall. Can you clap for me? It's not easy. From that time, that was the only sermon I had. That was the turning point of my life. From the ground, I went direct to study, and for the very first time in my academic, now I was passing number 1 all the time at that school until I came to DK. For the very first time, I wrote the test, and I had 4 subjects 100%. It shocked even the teachers. From that point up to going, it led to, it's through that journey that we started Asset with my brother Winter, and the work has been, we have been doing a lot of works. I must make mention as well, like the guest of honor mentioned, I'm a dreamer, and I dare things that are impossible. One time when we attended the after conference, we had so many discussions about teachers and what they're not doing. And then from that meeting, I went back to meet my team, and we decided to say we're going to do a project that has never been done in Zambia in the education sector. We went to the Ministry of Education, went to a teaching council, presented our proposal. They were shocked. As I speak, we are running a coaching project that is intended to finish in 2029, and we are coaching about 100,000 teachers across the country. Can you clap for me? In that regard also, we have sat down with the ministry, and as things progress, we are very hopeful that things are going to come to fruition. We are introducing National Teacher Awards for the first time in Zambia for the teachers. All the time when teachers are given awards, the small tokens, so we said, let's dare the waters. And even when we presented again the concept, or the ministry, the teaching council, they were very shocked. They looked at our age and they were like, which demon is behind you? Like they were very, very shocked. It is because of dreaming. Now, the books that we are launching as I close are books that have been born out of the situation that I've just narrated. None whom you see, none whom you admire, including the program that you have attended, has never gone through failure. You can never be careful enough, because you will never walk out of this life alive. So dare to take the risk. Don't fear failure. Failure will happen anyway. Whether you like it or not, whether you're on top or in the middle, failure will happen. These books that we are launching are books that will help you. And I didn't want to, write them in a way that is theoretical. I look at characters like, Martin Luther King. Many of us glorify that man, but we don't know that he was abusing drugs. We don't know. Martin Luther King was abusing drugs. He's a well-decorated man, but even on the other side, he had weaknesses where he experienced failure. Now, one failure that we experience should not define your entire life. That's why the title says, you can never be careful enough, but you can be resilient enough to keep rising, and you will win. I want to just give the last story that what led to the book is also another story of failure, especially the last book. I was coming from Joburg. I think we can go to the pictures, the other pictures. I just came from Joburg, and we lost, once we were coming, we had lost money. We had lost like $500,000 kwacha. And even upon arrival, we lost a deal that was very cardinal to us. Now, that was a frustrating moment, but it was a period when we, us SDOs we go to attend camp meetings. So it was that period. So if that deal went through, I wouldn't have attended the camp meeting. So it happened that when the deal was cancelled, it was so painful, and I was thinking, should I even go and attend the camp meeting? But then something pushed me, go and attend. So I went and attended. Now, first day, the second day, when the pastor preached the sermon there, it convicted me. The manuscript for You Can Never Be Careful Enough, I had started and packed it because I became busy. So during that period, it was when the conviction came, and I went back to the drawing board. I got back the manuscript. I started writing a lot of things. Like Winter said, me, I'm not one person who writes and then takes time. I make sure I finish. And I committed. It was a lot of sacrifice. But all I can tell you is that those books that you are seeing are as a result of that deal that got cancelled. Had it not been for that, we wouldn't have these books. So, my concluding words are like Martin Luther says, no man is too strong enough that he will never fall. And no man who is down enough that they can never rise. Remember, you can never be careful enough because none of us will ever walk out of this life alive. So dare to take the risk and fail, but fail big so that you can win big. Thank you.
Come on, we can do much better than that. We can do much better than that. Come on.